It's grind time. Yeah, we on the sideline.
Tonight, on this Week 5 edition of Sideline 2022, the city championship on the line as the unbeaten Brunswick Pirates squared off against the Glen Academy Red Terrace. See which team earned bragging rights in the WIC for a year. In St. Johns County, it's rivalry week as two of the best in the county, the Barking Trail Bears, hosted the St. Augustine Yellow Jackets. The Bears trying to make it 5 straight over the Yellow Jackets. Over on the west side of Jacksonville, the Columbia Fighting Tigers made the trip from Lake City to battle the Trinity Christian Conquerors, find out if the defending state champions remain perfect on the 2022 season. Also, got Band of the Week, Cheerleaders of the Week, Hit of the Week, Play of the Week, and your hashtag Team Sideline photo.
Sideline 2022! Reporter, roll up highlight!
Right now.
Team Sideline.
It's grind time. Yeah, we on the sideline. Woo!
If those guys didn't get you fired up, I don't know what will. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this Week 5 edition of Sideline 2022. I'm Chris Porter. Thanks for staying up late with me tonight. We kick off the show down in St. Johns County as the Barking Trail Bears hosted the St. Augustine Yellow Jackets in our Week 5 game of the week. And you know, whenever these two rivals meet, it's always a classic. Director Tyler, let's roll those highlights. The Bears back home for the first time in about a month. They're looking to remain perfect on the season. Lathan Middle doing his thing. Make reservations for 6, 14-0. Just 4 minutes into the game, Bears Jackets were tied at 14. But there's that man, Biddle again, right through the pile. Holler the player when you see him in the streets. Bears back on top. The teams went back and forth all night long. Devontae Lyons and the Jackets lead at 28-24. But too much Bears offense tonight as they were going to win a shootout. 59-37, they now improved to 5-0 on the season.
I mean, we knew that they were going to be a tough team. We knew that coming in, but I had faith in that we were going to, perform and win this game. But this right here, this is what we practiced all week.
Earl and Dormany and the Trinity Christian Conquerors welcoming the Columbia Fighting Tigers. Third quarter, Lions quarterback Tyler Jefferson breaking the defense off something real proper like Play of the Week nominee that he tells the defender, get off me. Still taking it all the way to the house. 80 yards. Lions down 27-23. The Trinity Christian Conquerors would respond. Colin Hurley, big things popping. Kyle Bolston, little things completely stopping. Got that foot in there. Trinity leads 34-24. Then the Conquerors put it on the ground. Darnell Rogers always putting on for the folks in his neighborhood. Woo, you fancy, huh? Gets that one in. Trinity will go on to win a final 43-30. City championship on the line up in the WIC. Brunswick Pirates battle the Glen County Red Terrace. 7-0 Pirates. Tyler Devlin to David Prince. You better get him some cough medicine because he just coughed that one up. Tavion Gaston says, look what I have. He gets it into the end zone there. 14-0 Pirates still now in the first quarter. How about some trickery? Devlin out to Jaden Ellis, who throws it to Hank Noonan. Wide open. He's gone so long. Player of the Week nominee, 14-7 Pirates. Still move to the third now, 28-7 Pirates with Tyler Devlin rolls to his right, throws it up, and this ball is tipped, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,000 times into Noonan's hands. Play of the Week nominee. Oh, 28-14 Pirates still in that third quarter. Pirates only up by 7 when they give it to Ivan Johnson. Ivan, you had the simplest play of the game. Doesn't matter, though. The Pirates remain unbeaten. They won a final 55-21. Here come the Mandarin Mustangs taking on the Creekside Knights. 7-2 Mandarin Knights on the kickoff, and this is why they call special teams special. Oh, here he goes, pop. That's Andrew Kelly dropping and locking that one in the high gear. Play of the Week nominee, 9-7 Knights. Knights will recover the onside kick of the very next play. They capitalize. Sean Ashtonfelder to Ashton Reynolds, 43-yard touchdown strike, 16-7 Knights. Sean Ashtonfelder brought his A game on this night, calling his own number 11-yard TD run, 23-7 nice. But the Mustangs, they still had a little buck in them. The Mustangs, they just wouldn't give up. This is Tremel Jones. Oh, he's gonna let it rain, and Kyron Jackson clears it out. But the Knights were going to beat the Mustangs a final 37-27. The astronaut is out tonight at Ed White as the Commanders hosted the Riverside Generals' first drive. The Commanders, Tavalis Thomas. High definition television. They called that a touchdown, 6-0 Ed White. Ensuing kickoff, Riverside, Zion Pittman. Going to the right. Zion finds a seam. Zion turning on the speed. Zion, you gonna take it to the house? No, but a solid return. Next Commanders drive, though, they're giving this ball to Tavalis Thomas, and this is a play of the week nominee. Ooh, he's putting on for his city. Takes that one 90 yards. Ed White will go on to win a final 34-0. A decades-long rivalry came to a head tonight as Sanderwood took on Fletcher at home. First quarter, Saints ball. Jordan Bean coming to the left side. Jordan Bean's going to be tackled right. Nope, he's not down. He's still moving. Look at Mike Brandy over there, the floor director, saying he used to do it like that. That run would lead to this. Jamari Harville, where are you? Whoop, there he is, into the end zone. The Saints marching it in, 7-0. Second quarter, Fletcher's Marcellus Tate is going to fire to Anthony Valenti. And Valenti says, ooh, I'm taking that one from you cornerback, and I'm taking it to the house. Player of the week nominee, Fletcher with edge Sanderwood, 21-20. The Christchurch Academy Eagles record might not reflect it, but they put in some work this season. CCA's second-year head coach, Kareem Birch, vision and plan for the program is clear. Tonight, Andrew Badillo takes you to the heart of the game with how Birch is building this program one block at a time.
Football practice used to be a chore for Brian Jones.
It was like, we got football practice after school. Like, can't wait to get it over with so I can get on with the day.
Then Kareem Birch walked through Christchurch Academy's doors, and the team started playing.
Fast, get up, hard, knowing what we're doing.
Birch came over from Providence 2 years ago, seeing a program full of opportunity that just needed some work.
We was very weak. Like we didn't have any, strength at all from the weight room. So we spent a lot of time my first year in the weight room, the small weight room that we did have.
The school will be getting an upgrade from its closet-sized weight room along with a brand new field, right beside its sparkling new school.
Every kid always wants to be a part of something that has something like that's eye-popping and eye-opening, that's like wow, that wow factor. And having great facilities, I mean, that's half the battle of getting kids wanting to come and be a part of your program and want to come and be a part of the school.
It's early for Birch, but he already sees his program's potential and how it can rise to an elite level in Northeast Florida.
When you hear Bowes, everybody think about tradition and championships. You hear Trinity, you hear about tradition and championships. University Christian, you hear the same thing. So why Christchurch can't be in that same conversation? And that's how I kind of look at it.
At Christchurch Academy, Andrew Badillo, First Coast Sports.
That young head coach loves his job, and I guarantee he's going to turn that program around. Hashtag Team Sideline. And yep, the pictures that you guys have began to post through week 5 of the season, even floor director Mike Brandy says, I like it. And I like it too. Barson Trail fans, we had a great time with you guys this afternoon during our game of the week coverage. They were fired up. I was fired up, and they had me fired up until now, and I'm still fired up. Folks, all you got to do is take out your cell phone, post your videos or your photos on Twitter and Instagram using the hashtag Team Sideline, and because I'm first for you, I'll show your photo. We got many more stops to make. Plus, we got Band of the Week, Cheerleaders of the Week, Hit of the Week, Play of the Week. You're watching a Week 5 edition of Sideline 2022.